as a lot of people and a lot of persons everywhere knows and have a zeal to go forward and have an education in Dubai. The most important part, and like many of us have a lot of knowledge about it. However, I'm going to share up the few details which is very important. Why exactly is Dubai coming up as an upcoming educational hub? Sure. So when it comes to the Dubai education system, I would like to first of all show some information about Dubai. Dubai is a city of United Arab Emirates. It's basically known for its luxury shopping. It's really modern architecture, the lifestyle and the lavishness for which it has been there. It is approximate in an area of 4,114 square kilometers, which is a big area and has a lot of scope for education as well. Yeah. Now the question is, why study in Dubai? The most important thing, why every student wants to go forward and study in Dubai, or how can we say that Dubai is again a good destination to study? The first thing for it which comes is it has a world-class education with excellent comfort. First of all, when it comes to a world-class education, it is like not only just the Dubai education is very nice, or it has a lot of big institute, but the one of the most important thing is also that other countries like the UK, USA, Canada, and all other countries have one of their campuses. Like, if they have the university there, they have one campus in Dubai as well. So comparatively, you can go ahead and have an international exposure when it comes to the universities. You can study in Dubai universities and also, in universities that are outside Dubai but have a campus there. Secondly, the cost of education is cheaper, easier, and faster. Cheaper in the sense, like if you take a degree from Dubai, the same degree with the same campus, if you take somewhere else, that particular cost is cheaper over here, and it's a bit easier and faster. Multicultural education. Multicultural education, because in Dubai, many of the international students and their local students go ahead and study together in one organization. So you'll be able to understand different cultures, how to gel up with them, and you will have an international exposure about it. High quality of life. The lifestyle over there in Dubai, like say the shopping thing, the education thing, the living standard and everything. They have a lot of resorts, they have a lot of entertainment kind of a thing, they have a lot of into education. So when you're studying in Dubai, you have a comfort zone and an education that you can have a very high quality of life. It's a very safe and secure place, not just for international students, but all the people over there. The government take due importance of the security over there. It is very innovative. As you can see, the structures itself of the buildings and the innovations of the different ideas that has been put to Dubai. The same thing, they have an influence in the education system as well. So even the education system is very innovative. Different kind of techniques and different kind of systems has been followed for this, and people can go ahead and use them and learn a lot over there. Now, I would like to give a detailed information about the education system in Dubai. Let's start from the beginning. The education system in Dubai is level-based. Level-based in the sense it is primary, secondary, and collegiate. The Ministry of Education, like there is a ministry over there which is into education that look forward for the aggregation of the universities, of the colleges, and the schools. Knowledge Human Development Authority. It's an educational development authority that established in 2006. It looks forward for the education licensing of the institute, that which institute should be where, what is the aggregation that is to be given. If any university apply for new aggregation, they check forward and look at what exactly is the process and how they can go forward and how much importance is there for one university if they have applied for some kind of an accreditation. When it comes to intakes, it has different intakes. It has Jan, May, July, August, September, and November. In all these intakes, there are different universities and colleges where you can go ahead and get admission. One more thing which is there, that when it comes to the visa part or the embassy part of government, not only just the government takes some kind of a deposit from international student, but also the university takes some kind of a refundable deposit, which is being taken by the university once the student is admitted over there. Now, this refundable amount, or the amount which is taken as the deposit, is used at the time, kind of an emergency. Like if the student has some medical reasons, or one is due to some or the other reason getting deported back to their country, this particular amount which is being taken as a deposit from the college or by the college from the student is being given back to them to come back to their home location. The approximate tuition fees of undergraduate is 35,000 dirham per year. That again is an approximate amount. It can differ. When it comes to the undergraduation years, it could be a 3-year course. Like if you take an example of a BBA is a 3-year course, but if you take an honors with that, extra 1 year would be added to it. One very innovative example of Dubai education with undergraduate is like you can have a 2 year of education, like 2 years you can study in Dubai, and rest 2 years of your undergraduation you can study in any other country as well. Now let's come to the post-graduation thing. After the the graduation tuition fees is 41,000 dirham a year, and the popular courses among the Dubai is management and engineering. Working as a student is legally not allowed. You cannot work outside the campus, but yes, there are certain institutes and certain organizations that can allow and help and assist you out to get a part-time on-campus job. You cannot work out campus. Paid internship as per the program is available depending upon university to university. One very interesting factor of Dubai is Dubai International Academic City. Any person who have heard or who have thought of going into Dubai education must have heard about Dubai International Academic City. It is a place wherein, as I was telling, like locations outside Dubai, those universities which are there, a campus is available in Dubai. This is the location where this campus is available. This particular Dubai International Academic City was established in 2006. The main purpose of this institute or this academy was to get all the international campuses in one place so that students feel free and they can understand how these things happen. This particular academy is also known as Knowledge Village, whereas you have 150 plus university as education system available over there. For an example, if you say Amity is there, Manipal is there, a lot of German education system, education institutes there, France, UK, USA, all these universities have one campus here. The best part is our partner university, Amity, is the biggest institute in Knowledge Village. Here in this institute, more than 12,000 plus students study over there. This Knowledge Village offers 400 plus programs, and students come across 145 different nationality. So it is a location wherein maximum students or almost all the students would wish to study in Dubai. Now I would like to go forward and give you a checklist or the requirements of the undergraduate. When it comes to international students have two kind of a process when it comes to undergraduate. One is the direct entry. Here in the direct entry, the Dubai education systems accepts CBSE, ICSE and state board also. But when it comes to CBSE and ICSE, it takes up 55% as the minimum, and when it comes to state board, the 65% is the minimum thing. SAT is required, and when it comes to IELTS, the marks is 5.5. TOEFL is 61 IBT or 173 CBT. However, when it comes to an admission, when Indian students, as we have been studying in an English medium, if we provide an English proficiency certificate as well, we have an option or a pathway with which we can study in US, in this Dubai as well. And the second option is The pathway entry, as you can say, if you have some kind of less marks in your education or academic thing, that can also be accepted. Herein, you'll be having some extra credits added, same as the other education system. You can get these, you can study these extra credits and can also continue your education. The graduate system is also very similar. It also has two different programs. The only difference is the marksing. In graduation, when it comes to the direct entry in the academic has to be 65%. GRE, GMAT is required for some courses. IELTS 6.5 and TOEFL IBT is 80. In this also, you can go forward without IELTS as well, and pathway program is also available. Application process, like if you want to apply for Dubai education system in any of the university, you have to go forward with these four processes. The first process is application, how we apply to the university with the application and the required documents. What all documents would be required, I will let you know in the next slide. Then comes the registration, like we need to go to the university, we need to have a word with the university and get the offer letter. After getting the admission acceptance, we have to pay the tuition fees. The tuition fees depends, like sometimes it has to be 25% of the total tuition fees, or a first semester tuition fees, or an year tuition fees. After paying the tuition fees, we need to apply for the visa and the medical insurance. The admission checklist. While forwarding the application to the university, we have to go forward and give all these documents with the education application as well. The documents are educational documents. If you're looking forward for an undergraduate, 10th, 12th, and all the education documents you have, with this, the English proficiency certificate would be required, as it can be an IELTS, it can be a TOEFL, or it can be an ESL, depending upon, like, it can be an English proficiency certificate, depending upon university to university. Then the letter of recommendation, it can be 2 or 3. Statement of purpose for the university or the college which you are looking forward. Passport scan copy, preferably there for the visa part, it would be required as a color. Here, even black and white would work. Then it comes to the photograph, it's your photograph with a white background. And when it comes to the graduation thing, the education document would be 10th, 12th, and undergraduate. Rest all the documents would be same. Visa process. The United Arab Emirates law requires international students to have the student entry permit. Then you will be getting a student residency visa. Now, here what exactly, and the most important thing is, the student visa is a 1-year visa. If your course is for 2 years or say for 4 years, you need to renew it after every 1 year. Like it is valid for 1 year. After 1 year, it needs to be renewed. Once the admission process has been done, you crack up all the criteria which is required by the university, then the visa processing will start. The process of visa normally takes 15 to 20 days, and it has a process wherein the documents of yours has to go through a security check by UAE government. In case if that government takes up some, authority takes up some time, it could delay to something around 10 weeks as well. The university requires all documents of the students, like the students, all the documents of the students would be required, and then the university will process the application to the embassy. So in that case, even a medical insurance is also required. Medical insurance is an insurance wherein one has to be done at the embassy or the government end, and the second has to be done from the university end. So there will be 2 medical insurance. Like as I said earlier also, when it comes to the visa thing, not only just the university, the embassy, but also the university take up some kind of a refundable deposit, which they give back once the education is completed. The visa documents, what all documents are required when it comes to the visa is like complete student visa form, the filled form which is required, admission offer letter, the offer letter from the university which has accepted you, scan color passport copy, then you'll be having a scan passport size photograph. Then you have a copy of the tuition fees. Again, tuition fees depend from university to university. Visa fee receipt of the current year, like as it is a 1 year kind of a thing, to whatever amount you have submitted for the first year, that receipt is also required, and the complete medical insurance document is required. Now, the most important thing what comes after the education is the work. No doubt campus selection is there, but when it comes to work within the time of studying, when it comes to the particular education in Dubai, Dubai does not allow work when it comes to within the education system. But yes, if you're looking to work after your education system, you have the campus. Job market is quite competitive, and you need to have some kind of a financial backing with you when if you're looking forward for a job. Graduate people who are looking forward for a full-time work permit need to have a sponsored visa from, like you need to change your visa from university sponsored visa to employee sponsored visa, and employee sponsored visa is only available for full-time work. There's no part-time work available for which they'll be allowing you a visa. Also, if you are looking forward to work in Dubai, you should have a labor card and a residential visa for you. Labor card is being provided by the government, and residential visa has been sanctioned once your student visa is being cancelled. That takes 20 days of time for cancellation of the student visa, and this visa needs to be cancelled within the education of like the last 1 month of your education. You need to apply for the cancellation of your student visa. In case even if 1 day extra extends, the university will straight away go forward and say that this student have completed your education over here and still he is in student visa. So the embassy will, bar your visa, will cancel your visa, and in case, there are chances that you will even not be allowed to come back if that state is not changed, and you cannot enter Dubai again. So the visa status needs to be changed from the student visa to the residential visa. Residential visa, the minimum age limit for the residential, the average age limit is 50. But however, some exceptions can happen depending upon the reasons to reasons. So this is all about the Dubai education system and what you can do after the education is completed. Thank you so much.
Yeah, but can you just cover what are the universities, partner universities we have, which currently we are recruiting students?
Like we basically have a lot of universities, wherein one of the most important university is Amity. Amity has a different campuses herein, but this is one of the main we have further. I can go forward and email you the checklist of all those universities wherein we can go forward and get you there.
Okay, and can you just let them know the few of the name? I'm just opening the whole Dropbox, and I think you can also open the Dropbox and you can show to everybody that what the university you prepared. I think it is in Google Drive, right?
Yeah.
So this is a location where we have universities.
Yeah, these are the universities that we have currently tie-ups with. That is, Amity is there, Frankfurt is there, and all these universities are available over here where we can get you an admission. Basic admission which is going on, and people look forward is for management and for engineering.
Petroleum also, right? Petroleum.
Yeah. Yes.
A good one. Okay. Okay. So I think recently I forward everybody one email also from the committee that now they are allowing the students to work also. Yeah.
That is again into that thing which is been studying over there and working over there for certain universities.
Okay. 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 So it's not only about the committee.
Certain universities allows working, and it's not officially or legal, but yes, certain universities allow.
Okay. And the one more thing I like about the Amity is that they also have the weekends program. So the students who are doing the MBA from there, if they got jobs, let's say, so they allowed them to change the MBA in executive MBA.
Yes.
So that they can come and they can finish their studies on Saturday, Sunday, and they can
They
work
can
Monday to
work,
Friday.
right?
It's like
Yes,
similar like
similar
USA.
like yes. It's kind of a working study program, which kind of a thing, wherein you'll be having a 5 days of working kind of a thing, and 2 days you can go ahead and study. But then again, in which courses available, that completely depends on the profile of student to student.
Okay, okay. Also, also I think they have the pathway where they can do 2 years in Dubai
Yes.
and 1 year in Australia
2 year
and
in
UK or something like that.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's an undergraduate program wherein 2 years of education is being done within Dubai, the institute wherein they have studied, and then that institute have tie up with outside the campuses wherever they have in which all countries. If they have not taken honors, then 1 year. If they have taken an honors, then they'll be able to do 2 years outside Dubai as well.
Okay. I guess the SPGN is also available there in the Dubai, which is also running the same kind of program where they can go three months of their semester break.
Right, sir.
They can do that. Okay. That's good. Okay. So anybody have any questions here? Please feel free to mention over the chat line. Abby, I unmuted you, so if in the team have any question, feel free to directly ask to the Kritika.
Kritika, first of all, it was a great presentation. It didn't
Thank
look
you so
like that
much.
this is the first time. You've been very focused and you've been given great presentation. But my question is this the presentation which you did prepare or it has been from someone else?
So this has been prepared by me. I have been getting the help from everybody, like what is the modification when it comes to language I have been doing. So I had been helped, but overall the presentation has been made by me.
Very great job. So you
Thank
skipped
you.
couple of slides of when I was checking that you took us through that slide, but you skipped that one. What was that?
So
Cancellation
that
of
was
visa.
cancellation of visa. Yes, I had gone ahead, but because the presentation was a bit bigger, so I wanted to cover it within that visa part. So it was basically regarding the cancellation of the visa. What like once the education is done, what is the process of cancelling the student visa? That was I have explained that the cancelled what it takes 20 days of time, and once you cancel the visa, and on what would be the effects if you do not cancel that. That were the two slides.
Okay. So can you tell me something more about the post-study stay there, like after completing the bachelor's or the master's? If a student is actually probably from a business background, probably they are one of the businessman's son or daughter studying in Dubai and they want to stay there for the longer period of time, what do you think is the option they have after they graduate?
So after doing their graduation, as the visa itself is a 1 year visa, they need to be renewed, as soon as they get up the courses. So like if
Okay.
they take up a graduate course, 2 years of the course is completing, one time they're already, the visa is renewed so that they can take up another course as well for 2 years or maybe a diploma kind of a thing, and then they can get that to the university and ask the university to apply for the visa again. So they'll renew that visa. In that case, if they want to study, they can continue. If they crack the campus or they find a job, post campus is not available. Like a post study visa kind of a thing or an extension of that visa after the education is not there. But if you crack the campus, the employee who have given you the offer letter of the job will convert your visa, student visa, into your work visa, and then you can go forward and work over there. The work visa permit for the work visa is 3 years.
Okay. And after 3 years, if they again want to work there, they need to renew it, and then the
Yes,
employer should give them the
yes, sir.
right. Okay. See, I can tell you that it has been a wonderful, wonderful presentation. I really, it's hard to believe that you made it because it was looking so professional, but it was missing Study Metro's name in the in the entire presentation. So we all must make sure that whenever we are coming up with, and if it is our own property, write that study matter, the one which I can see on screen right now, which Flavia prepared for Australia.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
let's do this, that you resend the presentation or save it somewhere and share the location in our group to everyone, that and then you should mention the study matter. So whenever if they have any student they want to send it, they can utilize it, but it should have the study metro's name.
Sure, sir, definitely.
Okay, and Indore team is clapping for you for sure. Good job.
Thank you, sir.
Bangalore team as well. So I guess now we can move to the Flavia. Okay, now she's ready. So Flavia, just go on. Yep.
Good afternoon, everybody. Flavia here. Hope that it has taken too much of time, but I will not take. I will finish so soon because everybody asking me don't take too much of time. Okay, I'm going to explain about the Australia education. I think everybody is aware about Australia education, so I no need to explain about Australia education more. So I will finish very shortly. And here, why study in Australia? See, Australia is a country and continent surrounded by the Indian and Pacific Ocean. It's the capital of Canberra, is the island itself. The country is known for its Sydney Opera House and the unique animal species like kangaroo and duck. And globally recognized Australian education, especially Australian universities, are well known for high quality of their teaching and research. Especially about Australia, I'll tell you, many students who is applying for the abroad education, first of all, they check about the expenses, what is the expenses in future. But here we can say Australia education is affordable, where they will get a good education as well as research also. Here we can see why we have to choose Australia education. See, Australia is accepted 12 plus 3 for the master program, and the master program will be completing 1 year, 1.5 year, or 2 years, depends on the university. And this is so,
I guess Flavia, your voice is breaking up. So I think you can join in my session and you can just uh, give your further webinar here. Yeah, you can go ahead now. Yep. Everybody can listen to you.
Okay, I'm continuing. That I'm talking about the why the students choosing Australia education. And as I told, Australia education is recognized all over the world, and it's the third country where international students are going there after the USA and UK. And this visa process is also very straightforward and fair. Very easily we can apply, and currently the about 50,000 of Indian students studying in Australia, and especially in Australia is ESOS Act is there. That's called Education Services for Overseas Students, which is helps students to get all the rights what they are having in Australia. And Australia is a very safe country and pleasant climate where student can study. You can see in the screen these are the top 10 universities in Australia. Everybody knows the in our top 100 ranked university. The 8 universities included in Australia University itself. We can say this Australian National University is ranked is 19th rank in all over the world, and University of Melbourne and Sydney everything is comes under 45 or 46th rank, and till 8 is a 8 ranked university out of 100 all over the world. This is the which is the popular subject in Australia, especially in business. Business we can choose this in the different field. We can see in banking, finance, MIS, and accounting, international business, HR, marketing, and business administration and management. and information technology, engineering. Engineering comes under everything like civil, mechanical, electrical, and aerospace, industrial, and biomedical, everything. And next is agricultural science. Australia is very famous for agricultural, where student can get good future after the study of this subject mainly. And fifth is hospitality and tourism. And next comes art. In art it comes fashion, interior designing, jewelry, like many types of filmmaking, etc. This is an annual fees for the course. Especially this is approximately fees where it's starting from, for the bachelor degree, 15,000 Australian dollars to 33,000, and for masters is 20,000 to 37, and doctoral degree is starting from $14,000 to 37. Annual cost of living is for applicant is starting from $19,000. Depends on the depends on the place as well. And the partner and child also it's very less. It's $6,000 for partners. For child it comes around $3,000. In Australia, major intakes are February and July. February is the main intake. We can call spring intake, and many universities offering the multiple intake as well in September and November also. Most of the university accept the application before 7 to 8 months of intake starts, and generally the university will takes 4 to 6 weeks almost. Almost sometime it will take 2 months for the process of the application. I will come to the point of application process. Next is once we apply to the university with the necessary documents, university will take, as I told you, it will take 6 weeks to 6 weeks time for the application process. Then we'll get the offer letter. Either it is rejection, conditional, unconditional letter. If it is conditional letter, we have to fulfill the conditional as per the condition what they are mentioning in the offer letter. Then once the unconditional offer letter comes, we have to pay the tuition fees as well as overseas student health cover also. This is the admission requirement for bachelor. Minimum IELTS is required 6. If it is TOEFL, minimum 67 and PTE 50. And if it is diploma after 12th, minimum 5.5 is required. IELTS and TOEFL is 55, PTE is 42. For the master program, yeah, research program like PhD or any graduate diploma program, IELTS is required 6.5, TOEFL is 79 minimum, and PT is 58. I'll come to the point of visa process. Once we get the offer letter and pay the tuition fees, next we are applying to the visa. That form 157A form is there where we have to fill, and we have to arrange necessary documents medical or finance document or proof of the English proficiency is very important, and academic record, as well as copy of the electronic confirmation of enrollment. That means what we paid to the university tuition fees, university will give the confirmation that that copy we had to carry, and visa application along with the visa fee. Here I'm talking about the internship during the study period. A student can work 20 hours per week, and there is paid and unpaid internship as well. See, unpaid I'm talking about, we can say why unpaid internship. In Australia is where many opportunities there where student can work, but sometimes they will not get wages for that. But it will lead to get a good working experience where they can apply for the PR after their study. Finding work, this is main important. Everybody is known as well. Finding work, how they will find work. The newspaper and online job site, and institute provides the jobs in notice board, which is available in on campus. So they can get the information from the international officer about that, and they can join for the job. And of course, recruitment form will be there where we can register. Okay, this is very important. Always the student will say, what is the stay back option? What is the stay back option after the study? So I'll talk about the Australia. After study, what is there? Three four option is there. Either they can continue their further study, otherwise they can come back to home, their country. And third one is extend their visa. Like there is many option. They can apply for the working holiday visa, where they will get for 12 months. They can work 12 months. In that option also they can apply for the PR. After completion of the 12 month of work, if the employer required him, so he can sponsor him and apply for the PR for the student. So where he can get the PR as well later. And temporary graduate visa, this is up to 18 months they will get. If they want to study, if they want to get the experience in specific field, so they can extend their visa, where that Australia Department of Immigration will provide them this visa till up to 18 months they can get. Here also it will lead to PR. After completion of the 8 month of their study or work, they can apply for the PR as well. Next option is travel. See, they can change for the travel visa. You know, Australia is very good country where, of course, students don't want to come back to their country. So what they can do, if they want to spend more time there, they can apply for the travel visa. So up to 12 months even they will get for travel. So here also they can enjoy seeing the many places, or they can work as well. But after the travel visa they have to come back, because this travel visa is available for short time. And next comes for work visa after completion of the study. I will talk about the bachelor. If they're bachelor, they can apply for the work visa. 2 years of work visa they will get. After if it is master or PhD, they will get till 4 years of work permit, which leads for PR. Yeah, that's it about Australia. Thank you.
Guys, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask to the Flavia. I just want to mention she is reading by herself about the Australia. She mainly do the Canada and the USA, but by herself she has started preparing for the Australia, because we required one counselor here who have the Australian knowledge also. So I think we have the experts, counselors like Minu and Vibhuti. She joined recently, Study Metro family. So we would like to hear from you whatever the things she still required more improvement, and what are the things she has missed out, so that you can complete before we end of this webinar. So Abby, you can
From
speak.
here.
Yep.
Yes, let me speak here. Minu is busy as we have walk-in came in, and then she's attending. Praveen is also busy, but I've got Vibhuti here, so I'm gonna see what input she has for Flavia. But Flavia, let me tell you this: you did a good job.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Flavia.
It was again your own presentation, right? Not copy paste from somewhere.
Yes, sir.
It was your own presentation, right?
Yes, sir.
Good job.
Thank you, sir.
And now listen to Vibhuti about her
More
input.
on Australia. All right. Flavia, that was great to begin with. Can I know how long you have been working for Australian universities?
Uh, about you're talking about the recruiting the student for Australia.
Yes.
Yeah, I can give you initial counseling, but I don't know about more about Australia.
Okay. Also, see, when we counsel for Australia, we need to keep in mind the various level of universities. Like we have an Ivy League, very popular term for US. We have a group of 8 universities, very popular for Australia. So
Okay.
these are like very high academic centric universities, and they definitely need like brilliant toppers from different colleges and different universities. Another thing is we do have courses available for 1 year, 1.5 year, and 2 years. But then the student needs to essentially pick a 2 years course in order to ensure his 2 years of PSW.
Yes.
Right. If he picks a course of 1 year, 1.5 years, he would not be, entitled to get a post-study work visa.
Yes. Yeah.
Right, and there's another list. We have a skilled occupation list, which is available on the immigration website of Australia that we normally refer. And if we don't refer, we need to be sure that every student normally refers so that he can pick up the courses where a skill level of occupation is in demand, and they pick courses accordingly. For example, in management, we have more requirement of professional accountancy, we have requirement of auditing, but then we generally do not find a requirement of HR or marketing professional.
Okay.
So we normally need to suggest courses according to more in the skill occupation list. Otherwise, the students they come up with questions that, ma'am, whether the course features an SOL list or not,
Okay. Okay.
right?
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Got it.
That is
Okay,
really
and
good.
with this, we have universities where every university has this very particular application requirements. They want it attested, they want it company attested, or they wanted absolutely no attestation. So we need to adhere to the university requirements very specifically, otherwise they don't entertain the applications, especially for the group of 8. Right, and we have something more that we can talk about the financial documents, because Australia needs a very particular specific needs of financial documents. Maybe I can talk about it now, or you want me to, maybe we can do it sometime later,
I
No.
think
No.
we'll
because
You
talk
can.
Australia's
about.
visa has, I'm sorry.
Yes. Go ahead. Talking about the financial document.
It's better,
We can do it later.
and then it gives me an opportunity to introduce Vibhuti one more time here. And let's do this at the next Saturday. She does a webinar and talk about everything from start until the end. She could talk about the GOA,
Everything,
talk
everything.
about GTF, a new visa,
GTE compliance.
everything.
Yeah,
But it should be complete in just
a
about
very
an hour.
comprehensive.
In an hour.
Yeah,
So we can't do a long
I'll do
session,
that.
but
I'll do
gonna be
that.
in
I'll do
an
that.
hour.
Yeah.
So next week about the same time, 3 or 2. Are we traveling the next week? What was the date?
Yes, you will be pretty much traveling the next week. Confirmed.
Okay, so next Saturday anyway, we'll keep it and we'll record the session. So that's gonna be next week, Australian, one more time from Vibhuti. It will be 10th. Okay, so I'll be there. Okay, but great job, Flavia. Even if you're not a parent counselor for Australia, but you did a good job.
Thank you, sir.
Did you get to learn about before presenting this webinar that you have how many universities we have that we've been working with, or any idea about the university Study Metro is currently dealing with?
Yeah, I think I can show you on the screen what are the universities right now we are having it. So anybody can access this one. There is a Study Metro Dropbox and the Study Metro University database, and they can go to the Australia folder. Under the Australia, we have saved what are the universities right now we are working with, and their brochures, their marketing materials, and their applications form. So everything is saved in the Dropbox, uh, so that anybody, any counselors, any students are coming, they can list it out that what are the options they can give to the students.
Okay, great
And
job.
if they want to know the other countries also, so all the universities are shortlisted by the country wise, so they can always find it out on this location. And all this information is going to be uploaded in our new portal also. so where they can see the whatever the information is mentioned here. It will be also available online soon when our portal will be live.
So when are we going to get it?
I think end of this month.
Okay. And then they'll start with the application, right? I mean the Android application.
Yeah, they already started, and end of the October month, I think, before we appear for the our Europe tour, we will have the mobile apps also ready.
Okay. Good job, Flavia. Good job, Kritika.
Thank you, sir.
Are they shying?
We are a little bit, I guess.
What, sir?
Okay, so
Okay.
any other questions
What
anybody
else?
having there?
No.
Not really.
Okay, so I just have a small announcement to all the counselors. I guess every all the counselors are available there in your seat.
No, we have walk-ins in the office. So only I, Vibhuti, and I think probably Kavita can listen to you. But the counselors are pretty much busy right now.
Okay, so you can circulate the same message to them also. The this month is not good for the study metro, and we have seen the lowest recruitment happened. Uh, I think from last 1 year, this is the lowest one which we have seen, where the most of the counselors they haven't recruited the students except the Kulsum. She has done the business of 1 lakh 40, but apart from that, none of the counselors has recruited the
Well,
students.
we did get a couple
Here
of
and there, one and two
counselors.
students except those one. Also, the visa rates were not good, as everybody knew that the US visas are not good. So I want and I just tell I just want to tell to all the counselors that we have to work very hard now because we are growing, and same time we have to work hard also, so that we can at least we can maintain every student, every counselors at least recruit a 3 to 4 students every month. Otherwise it's not good for the company where nobody performed in a same month. If you are not performing 1 and 2 months, we can understand, but at least everybody doesn't perform, that doesn't good sign for any company. So there are a couple of the new strategies which we are coming up, and I think we will discuss on the Tuesday, which we will put it on to all the counselors, and we are dividing the each and every responsibility so that you work in focus way, and then we will have our goal. What is our goal to achieve in 2016 and all, so that you guys will be take care, because myself and Abby will be going to very busy from this ninth till I guess till this year of end. So we are traveling here and there, and we are not available on any offices in India. So we want you guys to take it up now and show us something that yeah, we can recruit the good number of students for our spring intake and all. We have the confidence on each and every counselors which we have, but again we have to, I guess, if you're if you're giving you 100%, we want 200% from you guys, because this time it's very crucial for any company, because the visas are not there. So only part of earning anything, it's like recruitment, which we cannot be because of this thing. I think it's hampering over this recruitment also, I do understand. But again, if we work very hard, and if we recruit the good number of students, we can easily overcome of this kind of situation. Abby, do you want to add something here? You there, Abby?
What did you say?
Did you get my voice or
Last
not?
point. Yes, yes. I was listening that we have not performed well, and there has been the worst month around the 2015 and 16, no,
That
16 and
is
17 concern. So my recommendation would be that let's focus on students. So guys, let's stick to and adhere to what your responsibilities are. How about you've been given the responsibility to talk to the students, give them information, have them recruit. If you're finding any problem, let's make it a call, talk to us in person, one-on-one. Let us know if we are lacking somewhere, but because now we want to be going for expanding, but if we don't have students, if we don't have the capital coming in, how we could say that we could do the growth in future as well. So my recommendation to everybody is to just do the your best. And for this reason, we will be shuffling the office. I mean, not shuffling the office, but I and Abhishek are going to change the office, and I will be there in Bangalore, and he will be here. So we want to see how we could utilize each other's time in the different offices. So, but yes, any question, anything, as always, your input, your feedback will always be count. So you could just even call us or write us anything to make this process easy for you and for your students. So hopefully September is going to be the month which is going to be the biggest month of study metro in the year 2016 and 17. And because we have now all the spring universities available for the different countries, let's get it. Okay.
sure.
Okay then. Thank you so much.
Take care. Bye.
Thank
Thank
you very
you.
much, all. Bye bye. Take care. Bye bye.